What a day. What a day. What a day indeed. My word. What is going on? Is this a remix of the trailer theme? No, it's just E Stadium. It's just E Stadium. Actually crazy this is. Actually crazy. What is going on, bro? Leaks after leaks after leaks. That's what we've been seeing that literally the past 2 or 3 hours. It's leaks upon leaks upon leaks, mate. Bloody crazy. Gosh. What's the best VXD? What's up the Chaos Bros? Sonic Oribi, Rosemary Rivera. State of Place tomorrow. I reckon Sonic could be there with Crossworlds. Never seen an Unleashed so happy / excited. Is that a SpongeBob 3D render I see? Perhaps. Perhaps it is. Perhaps it is. It's a secret. It's all a secret. Volume up. Do that. Let me know how volume levels are. They leaked a mod. What? What do you mean by that? Right, I guess we'll just jump straight in, mate. Right. Sort by date modified. Right. Ascending. Right. So it starts here. That's the whole thing. That's literally the whole thing. Is this SpongeBob getting slimed? Obviously as we know now. So can I put the how would I put the audio for this one? That's a brilliant question. What's up, Jay? Good morning to you indeed. Bikini Bottom map here. Okay, there'll be no audio for this. Actually, no, we need audio actually because hang on, let me put the audio on here. Right, does that work? I think it works. Alright, new plan. New plan. If I hide that, hide that, hide that, hide that, unhide that, we do that. Sonic is also getting leaked. Yeah, crazy stuff going on right now. Right, so we got a Bikini Bottom map for some reason. And visually it looks kind of crap, I'm not gonna lie. Looks a bit crap. I probably should be asleep now, but Crossworlds is worth it. Indeed, I'm still cold. I'm still a bit too loud. Drop it like there, I think. Let me know how audio levels are. So yeah, we got Bikini Bottom in here. By the way, this is from November 2024. All this footage. So it's old footage, so they could polish up and make it look better or whatever, but this is how it looks. This is all dev footage. Look at that. Looks very crusty, but it is what it is. And here we have SpongeBob getting slimed in the Pie Mobile from the SpongeBob movie. And not much else to say really. Got a new environment here. And here we go, big stuff. Sonic in Bikini Bottom. See over there, warning running with debug memory enabled. This clearly dev footage. Very crusty crab. SpongeBob's house. Squidward. Patrick. This footage came up before the game was announced last year. Really? Oh yeah, it must have done, yeah, actually, that's true. Bro went live. Yeah, what's up, Temsy? Have you got in the crusty crab? And look who it is. It's Squidward. He's there in the flesh. What a lad. What a lad. Sonic riding a car underwater is crazy. If SpongeBob can do it, then so can Sonic.
Good, nice.
There's the plankton robot thing. Let's go for where that's from. From one of the movies, I think. I forget. Yeah, Jellyfish Fields. Sonic Team did not disappoint with the new Dragon Road remix. Agreed. 100% agreed. We're gonna get to that in a bit. But yeah.
Good, nice.
You can never tell that the lighting is a bit off here. I look at Sonic. The lighting is very off here. It's definitely like early dev footage. This is apparently the PC version too, so Dragon Road looks stunning, bro. Blew my mind. Straight up, man. Straight up. Genuinely crazy. Even the music was good in it as well. Actually hooked with the music for once. Okay, there's Crab's house. There's this town.
Oh yeah.
So you got Red Wings here as well, actually. Probably in the single player mode. Yeah, as you can see in the single player mode, you can disable the Crossworlds feature, which I think is pretty cool. And if you can do it in like main races as well. That's a good feature to have. I feel like this song is catchy, yeah. Right, here we go. SpongeBob on Extreme Gear. In a brand new environment. Flipping SpongeBob, bro. Oh, you're really getting out, Mr. Krabs. Something okay. Oh my god. TMNT coming as well. Yep, you've got images of that, don't you worry. God. I'm genuinely excited again. Yeah, man, it's fucking crazy. I take back everything. SpongeBob on Extreme Gear, yeah. And also, by the way, there's no air system with Extreme Gear. There's no air system. I just don't know what that circle thing is down there. I guess it's an effect to show that the Extreme Gear is flying. Something. But yeah. It's a brand new environment here. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Pretty sure this is the Sonic thing. I think this is where the title screen takes place, actually. Sponges out of water. Cyberspace, there you go. The music actually kind of hits here. There you go, you got Eternal Highway from Sonic Frontiers. And I'm pretty sure this is dev footage again, because you can see these yellow things here. Don't think that's supposed to be there. But yeah, cyberspace from Sonic Frontiers is in here as a Crossworld. Makes sense. What do you think about it? Yeah, the music here, I kind of vibe with it actually. One of the better music tracks in the game. Yeah, again, I think the graphics look a bit flat here. Look a bit flat. Probably can polish these up, because obviously again, early build of the game, the dev build. I think that's the official name of this city, Eternal Highway, yeah. Might be. But we call it cyberspace here, so I don't know. But this part of the song is pretty good, I like this. It's a good song. Good remix. This looks so good, I'm actually excited for Crossworlds again. Yeah, same now. After seeing all this, definitely excited for it now. SpongeBob on Extreme here though. Actually, by the way as well, SpongeBob doesn't speak here. He doesn't speak. He just talks in bubbles. So either it's an early build where they don't have the voice lines, or SpongeBob just doesn't talk. Which I don't know how to feel about. He doesn't have his own icon, he's just on the map. Yeah, that is another good point actually. I mean, it could be an early build for that reason. They could just put SpongeBob's model in there, called it a day. But yeah. There we got Sonic with SpongeBob's alarm clock here for some reason. Is there going to be a SpongeBob item in here with this? Like the horn in like any other game? No idea. Right, here we go. Dragon Road, here we go. Chunning Bird is here. Looks beautiful, sounds beautiful. Like this remix actually goes crazy. This remix goes crazy. You haven't seen this, there you go. The Gaia Phoenix, yeah, the Chunning Bird is there, no way. The flipping Chunning Bird is actually there. And they actually interact with the stage as well, dropping bombs everywhere. This remix, holy, yeah. such a shame though with these Crossworlds remixes that they only loop like 45 seconds of the original song. It's a real shame, man, because this one sounds really, really good. Goodbye Unleash, it was nice knowing you. Hi, Max. It's fine, we'll survive. So I gotta take down the last video on the leaks when it got leaked before the other state of play, so I'm sure we'll be fine here. Hopefully. Hey, listen to that remix at the end there, but are you hearing that? Actually goes crazy here. That sounds fire right there. That sounds so fire. The bird will not be held back by mediocre remixes here. It's a shame I killed him in Coldwood on June 4th, 2025 at 7:35 AM. I forgot I did it start actually past I was supposed to. But yeah. I think that's all the videos I've got in here. So we'll go to photos and we got some more videos later on. So yeah, SpongeBob's render. There you go. Not much to say on it really. SpongeBob. Then Patrick here, which means Patrick is playable, but we haven't actually got footage of him playable in here yet, which is certainly interesting. Maybe I'm a pessimist, but I can't see including SpongeBob as anything else in desperate mood for the kids. I mean, who really cares at this point, honestly? Because you'll see later on, it gets crazier. Don't worry, it gets crazier. Yeah, here's the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cars. I think this is concept art right here. I'll play music again. Yeah, here's the Turtles cars. You got Sonic in them, because of course Sonic can literally ride any car. SpongeBob being here is fire. Yep. Listen, man. First I thought I'm gonna love the game, but I won't put it over Mario Kart World. As time passes, I hold it into a similar level, and I feel like I'm like Crossworlds more. There you go then. Next image. Here we go. We got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles tracks, and there we go. There is Leonardo. Definitely a very early build in terms of the UI or whatever. Here's Donatello. Well, is this even? Actually, I don't think the top images are. Is this even the game? This looks like a completely different game. Okay, never mind. This isn't actually Crossworlds actually. I think this is what their ideas are for the racetrack. So yeah, this is not actually Crossworlds. I'm pretty sure this is just a different game. But obviously, where they're getting the ideas from, which makes sense. There you go, Aang from Avatar. Those images are not Crossworlds images. Yeah. But you got Aang from Avatar on there. He's looking sick on the extreme gear. My word. And top, bottom. The balancedness and the fan thickness of the main body they place are shown above. Parts breakdown. Yep. I'm more interested in Sonic Blitz than Crossworlds, unironically. Really? Sam's gonna be happy. Sam's currently getting cooked right now. Absolutely cooked on Twitter right now. But it is what it is. Extreme gear can be customized by combining parts with the extreme gear. I think this might be a leaked manual or something. Because we got this before the first playtest actually. So our second playtest could be very soon actually. We got to try the extreme gear. That'd be pretty cool. Loads of materials can also really, so you can basically customize any part of extreme gear. You can get basically anything going, honestly. It's gonna be crazy, man. Bit more extreme gear. And this right here. For the people who wanted IDW stuff in here, there you go. There's a Whisper's extreme gear right there. You can see that's inspired by her little broomstick or whatever that she's got. So yeah, Whisper is in the game. There you go. Whisper's in here. This is SpongeBob, obviously. I don't know who that is. Maybe Zavak or something. That's maybe Silver's. I swear this is. I was gonna say it's Pokemon, but no, it's not. I thought it's Kyogre or something, but I think it's those Hydro City enemies. I think the shark things. Don't know who is that group for. But yeah, Whisper is in the game. There you go. They're putting IDW stuff in here, so people complaining about SpongeBob taking up slots. Don't worry about it, mate. It's all sorted. Yeah, gimmicks, flow of gameplay, bending acquired in the Lion Turtle Islands area, tutorial on how to use them. Yeah, for the Ang track, it seems they're going to go pretty damn crazy in it, because here we go. I don't think this is actually in the game, I don't believe. This is not an in-game screenshot, I think it's a mock-up. Could be wrong on that though. But yeah, this is concepts for what they're going to actually do. It's going to go crazy though. Bending powers are acquired by passing through bending gates, which will give players the ability to control and clear gimmicks throughout the track. Instead of transforming them into boats and planes in this specific track, the cars are instead going to get different bending powers, which is actually pretty flipping sick. There we go, can't speak. So yeah, you can actually just chain the entire track depending on what power you choose, which is really flipping sick. The vehicle effect is sensitive, we may make it flash, not constantly below as shown. But yeah. Please let tough in the game, please Kishimoto, let it be in your vision. I believe it. I believe it. But then at the same time, this looks like it's actually in-game. Can't tell. But whatever it is, it looks cool. If they're gonna go this ham on the DLC gimmicks or whatever, it's gonna be awesome. It's actually gonna be awesome. Gonna go crazy. Absolutely gonna go crazy. I'll put Surge in the game. Honestly, I think that's possible. Honestly. I do think that's possible. I mean, if Whisper's in here, obviously Tangle's gonna be in there, so pretty much everything from IDW is possible in this game. And obviously the Sonic Blitz stuff too. They could chuck those models into here as well, which could be crazy. A track like the current plan is a layout starting in the Lion Turtle Islands, then warping to the Southern Air Temple, then warping back to the starting area. We'll just find details at a later date. Alright, so I think for the Crossworlds lap 2 in this, it's gonna send you straight away to like a different area or whatever, which is pretty cool. They go cut to 5-star and they're saying nothing about it. I think that's what Summer Game Fest and the State of Play were for, but obviously it's all leaked now, so that is a bit of a shame. But it is what it is. And here we go. Knights collab. Got Knights in there. And this looks like the Team Sonic Racing kind of gameplay. We've got teams or whatever here. But I think a downside to this is, even though Knights is here, Knights isn't actually playable. It seems Knights is like an icon for some reason. You can't actually play as Knights, so that is a bit of a shame right there. But maybe it's like unlock Knights or something. You could unlock Knights like this maybe. But yeah, it's also looking more fun than the new Mario Kart. From what I've been hearing, the Mario Kart is actually obviously not looking awful right now, but some things start to be looking a bit shaky with it in terms of the open world, and then there's no 200cc and release, which is a bit strange. But yeah, there you go. Whisper's in the game. This is a leaker, by the way, so yeah, Whisper is in the game. Maybe go another screenshot of Dragon Road. Pretty cool. What else we got? That's right. Your eyes are not deceiving you. Minecraft is in the game. Minecraft. Flipping Minecraft. Flipping Minecraft, bro. Flipping Minecraft is in the game. Alex. Oh my god. Alex. Yeah. Alex is in the game. Oh my god. Bikini Bottom looks awesome, not gonna lie. Yeah, it does. Yeah. As we can see right here, so I'm in earlier, that track that SpongeBob was on with the extreme gear with the cybercliffs or whatever, this is that same track here. Okay, this is obviously a Sonic track. But yeah, and obviously something else to know, that we got a Grand Prix up here, we got 7 trophies, and apparently the Grand Prix is the story mode in the game. There is a story mode in this game. Don't know how in depth it's going to be, but there's a story mode in this game. That's what the Grand Prix is for. Actually, who's in that screenshot actually? What area even is that actually? What is that? That is this? I don't think so, actually. There's a new area over there, actually. Could be this, though. Not entirely sure. Alright. I think that's Blaze there. Vector there. Sonic, Silver, Amy, Shadow. Don't know who that is over there. That's the same area SpongeBob was in Extreme Gear here. What is Race Park? Honestly, I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure at all, actually. Yeah, no clue. No clue at all. Hope the story mode isn't a Google slideshow like TSR. I mean, they got the budget now, right? Surely they can do that. We got Sonic and Minecraft crossover before GTA 6. Yep. Obviously, right here we got time trials. Is that Wisp Circuit? Wait, that's the Team Sonic Racing screenshot right there, isn't it? They just got a Team Sonic Racing screenshot right there for some reason. That's weird. Guess must be a placeholder then, because again, November 2024. So yeah, Raceback might be an open world mode. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, what else would this be? It certainly looks like an open world hub world or something, right? It surely does. It might not be like a massive open world, but it's definitely like a hub world or something, right? Surely. You got the connecting stuff here. All this stuff here. What song is this? Wonder Museum from this game. This was pretty cool. I wonder how the bending stuff is going to work. Super interesting. 100%, man. 100%. Yeah, Team Sonic Racing image, right? That's a placeholder, so maybe Planet Wisp is in this game. I don't know. But yeah. God, those 2D looking shadow. My god, that looks awful. Yeah. Yeah, cross-play is in this game, by the way, though. That's like adding friends or something. So far more excited than Mario Kart. Seems to be my unique and better selection of characters. Yeah. Flipping Minecraft, man. What the hell? What the hell? Okay, here we go. There is a story mode or no? There is. These are all DLC characters, so they won't appear in the story, but there is a story, so there you go. Obviously makes sense. Obviously, you're not going to have Alex and Minecraft, Steve and SpongeBob in the story, because that makes no flipping sense. But yeah, there will be a story in this game. Yeah. I think that's all the footage, I think we got. Never mind, we're not done yet. Never mind, keep going. Right. At least you get the game on PC, 100%, man, 100%. But, yeah. The Zavok in the party mobile. What an image. What an image. Oh my god. Now this was actually fake, by the way. There's no Miku in the game, but apparently that's not been ruled out. And apparently they were leaking Fortnite in the game, but that was also faked, so don't worry about that. Forget that. But here we go. Do we know if this is crossplay? It is crossplay, 100% confirmed. But yeah, movie stuff in the game as well. Movie shadow. And obviously down here too. Don't worry about the Sonic cast. You haven't seen anything yet. Don't exactly know what that means. And you're sure none of this is fake. No, it's all real except for the stuff that I'm telling you is fake. Like the Miku thing is fake. Fortnite is fake. But movie shadow is real. This is real, so we're getting movie shadow in the game. That's pretty cool. It's to be expected. Would you guys believe me if I told you there was one more piece of footage coming soon, Riders related? Don't know what that means. Whether it's a new Riders track, new Riders anything. Don't know what that could be, but stay tuned for that. That was posted May 26th, by the way, so like a week ago. Pretty interesting. Yeah, we read that tweet there. You think Frontiers will be 2026 or 2027? The leaks will say next year. But I don't know. Miku isn't fake, actually. Really? Yeah, the base game will have 23 base races. Mods coming including DLC, obviously. 24 racetracks, 15 crossworlds, 23 different items, 5 yeah. There's gonna be a lot of DLC for this game, basically. A lot of DLC. Which just lead me to wonder how much the game's actually gonna cost with the DLC. How much is this game gonna cost? They might put an $80 thing, you know. Like I said, there's a separate mode that's extreme gear only. Guys, there's something afoot. Did they say that? When did they say that? I don't remember hearing that. Yeah, there you go. Sonic and not Wisp, what's the name? Tangle, there you go. Sonic and Tangle have been confirmed in the game. This is in January as well, by the way. There you go. Miko's the only one that's not fake. The other Vocaloids is fake. Wait, really? Okay, I'll have to check Twitter after this then. Yeah, I think this is also fake. I was talking about Persona being in the game, which apparently is also fake. And what's this? Yeah, here you go. Fortnite is not coming to Crossworlds. Hatsune Miku and Kasane Techo are not coming to Crossworlds. Anything that has not been posted with photo evidence aside from the movie stuff, it's fake. Batman is not coming to Crossworlds. Honestly, I don't know what you mean by that let's be serious for a minute thing, because they put flipping Minecraft in here, so... Okay, let's check Twitter then, let's see what's going down on there. What's going down? What are you doing that about? What's going on here? What's Caramel and Smoothie hooked up? Speaking of Frontiers 2, there you go. November 2026, Frontiers 2, there you go. There you go. Boom. It's done. There you go. Is it going to be a big shift of Sonic the Hedgehog franchise? It's mostly going to be really attempting to get their vision of the open zone formula down. So the project both in the game was some Frontiers. What to work with now? It's not going to be way larger. Let me explain a bit. Frontiers 2 is going to be a lot more focused. What if they guessing? No, this person is a leaker. I can promise you this person is a leaker. It's going to be a lot more focused. It's less all over the place. Quality will be a higher priority. Development time is still largely in line with the recent Sonic project, so focus on quality is a big thing they're striving for. Put it simply, refine the open zone experience. The proper send up with the eventual third and use an awkward moment into them pushing what they learned. Rethinking the things that did work while taking some player feedback into account. Player feedback is what made Final Horizon what it was after all. Alright. Frontiers 2, November 2026. Makes sense. It does make sense. So what else is going down? The leaks are disagreeing right now. Some... Oh yeah, Sonic Prime. I forgot about Sonic Prime. That's in this game too. We have actually seen that leaked. Okay, Hatsune Miku is apparently real then. Miku is in the game apparently. From what it sounded like. What the hell? Does that deconfirm any Sonic related remakes or remasters next year? It does not. It does not. They could do an early release thing next year. I don't know. IDW coming, yep, we knew that. Seeing Whisper and stuff. I want to be careful with where I scroll here because anything dodgy could appear. Yeah, we've seen this. Oh, for the people actually out there who have actually seen it yet. Yeah. Racing Crossworlds does have like a super speed mode. Basically has 200cc, we'll check it right here. But yeah. You can see right here, this is Sonic Speed. We got 4 set speeds in this game: normal speed, high speed, Sonic speed, supersonic speed. We got 200cc variant, yeah. This is the Sonic speed, so this is like 150. And this is the 200cc right here. It looks a whole lot faster. It's not exactly 200cc, it's still a bit slower than 200cc, but it's still pretty good. Pretty good right there. Pretty good. But I was thought the beta was too slow for my liking. Yeah. Definitely agree. Big agree there. The one said November 26th is going to be a good month. Frontiers 2. Yeah. 100%. It's already been confirmed, yeah. Crazy stuff, man. Crazy stuff. I think that might be all the leaks, you know. That might be all the leaks. Ah. There we go. Multiplayer stuff. What is going on here? Sonic Racing. Is this a later build of it? Looks like a later build. Why doesn't Mario Kart World have 200cc but Sonic does? Here's in Crossworld and Percy so hyped for this. Yeah, I'm a lot more hyped for this now. We saw Minecraft in cyberspace. Yep, we did. This is one of the leakers. What is going on here, bro? The Chinese Sun is still real though, with Goku, Spider-Man and Jenga. That document is for toys, aka Rumble. It's real but has nothing to do with Crossworlds. My Hero Academia has already been data mined in Rumble. Sonic Rumble has got My Hero Academia in it apparently. And it's gonna have Spider-Man, Goku, Jenga. This looks a later because we didn't see these assets. Yeah, it does. Even the volcano right there. It's a whole lot better. Look at that. It's definitely a later build of it. You got red star rings here too. You can collect red star rings in the multiplayer, which is interesting. You even got that thing over there. This looks a whole lot nicer. My word. That Sonic movie bag is very apparent now. The games are no longer made with kindergarten art supplies. Yep. Deckwin Rumble. Yeah. Once they actually, you know, put the game out, you can actually check that out. Anything else interesting here? Flipping Minecraft, bro. I can't believe this. It's so dumb. But I'm kind of here for it, honestly. So dumb. Honestly, bro. Actually, let's compare the old footage to this one. Yeah, look at this. Look at this guy over here, bro. It looks awful. Here's definitely an early build right here. You can 100% tell. Look at this. It looks like they moved it around. There's Krabs' house is here. Where's Squidward's house? No people playing the Sonic characters. Yeah, Jack Black, Steven Crossworlds. They'd be legendary to do that, honestly. This is interesting. Squidward's house, I think it's been pushed up by that thingy right there. But I think this is a newer version of this DLC track. In the volcano. It is there. That's funny. You got lifted all the way over there. Okay. That's pretty funny actually. Okay, so they actually upgrade the track, I think, in terms of layout now. Maybe in terms of background elements. I'll say the main shadow, yeah. I mean, he says unleash, so I mean, I've got a main shadow. It's got to be done. Got to be. Anything else interesting? This might be one of the biggest Sonic leaks in history, honestly. It might actually be one of the biggest things of all time. Is the Fortnite Jonesy thing real? No, it's fake. That thing is fake. But yeah. My word. What a huge leak. What a huge flipping leak. Yeah, SpongeBob. Oh wait, I don't think we saw the second clip of this actually. Yeah, we didn't see the second part of it actually. Look at this. Not bigger than the Grinch leak to the Smash. Yeah. But in terms of Sonic though, this music is not it. The final lap version is still gonna be completely up to us. Because this is not it. But yeah, again, the extreme gear is not any different from the cars. The turning looks a bit different though. I think that's about it really. This looks so wrong. Yeah. Blitz and Crossworlds got leaked. Yeah. Blitz, Crossworlds, Frontiers 2 now. It's actually gone down. Mario Sonic Olympics type music. Not even that. Even those sound better than this. Okay, yeah, never mind. This was a track from before, yeah. I think this is footage from last year. Yeah, November 2024. Is that SpongeBob in extreme gear? Yeah, it is. Oh god. Why does SpongeBob look like that? It's just an early build, guys. And I mean that actually legit now. I actually mean that legit now. Usually I say that when I'm joking and taking the mic, but no. I actually mean it this time. Seen that. Seen that. What the hell? Why is the icon Sonic though? Early build. Probably just chucked him in. And that's about it. My word. Hmm. Wonder we could get so many leaks in one day. That's what I'm saying. Let's see if State of Play reveals the release date for Crossworlds. I think I might stream that now. I was debating whether or not to stream the State of Play, but I think I might stream it now. When is State of Play? In 21 hours. 21 hours, I'm pretty sure. 21 hours. Why doesn't SpongeBob speak? He's either they're not putting his voice in there, or obviously because this is from last year, this build of the game. So obviously I actually haven't got around to putting it in there. When tomorrow? 21 hours from now. So 10 PM in the UK. 21 hours from now. Let's do the maths and then yeah. It's not the Nick car, it's SpongeBob World. That car is not Nick It has to be Sonic Racing Crossworlds. I mean yeah. Thanks Unleash, no worries, mate, no worries. For me at 5 PM, yeah. I think it's 5 PM Eastern time. When it happens. Is this Crash Team Racing? What is this? Yeah, I think that might be everything, you know. Yeah, this is what I thought it was Kyogre, straight up. Unless something else pops up, I don't think there's going to be any more leaks popping up for a while now. Because, I mean, we've seen like literally everything. I don't know what more they could honestly show us right now, honestly. I literally don't know what else they could show us. Does he have the burger car? Yeah, SpongeBob has the burger car. I'll show you the image right now, actually. I mean, you can see Zavok in the burger car. There you go. The burger car is in the game. Who would have thought not drip feeding us info about a new game will build up hype? I say I would not have guessed that. Myself for Crossworlds and Mario Kart World. I think IGN have even been hating on the Mario Kart World. Where is it? Let's go to IGN actually. IGN. We would spend 5 hours with our build and cow. Okay, let's see what they're saying about this game.
Mario Kart World is just 2 days away, and fan expectations are rightfully high. It's the flagship launch game for Nintendo Switch 2, the first open world in the series, the follow-up to the hugely successful Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, and on top of all that, it's Nintendo's first $80 game since the N64 days, which has caused no shortage of internet discourse. There's a lot riding on this one, so I'm pleased to report that after spending roughly 5 hours with unrestricted access to the final build, I'm confident Mario Kart World's thrilling racing will kick off Nintendo's 8th generation with a rocket start, even if I'm still not completely sold on its open world exploration.
The open world is seeming
My first hands-on preview back in April was very limited.
Mario Kart looks boring,
Steering
not gonna
assist
lie.
was turned on, the demo was locked to 100cc, and we only got to see a couple of modes. But this time, the training wheels came off, and I played what appeared to be the version you'll be able to buy on June 5th, complete with an enormous roster of characters, including everyone's favorite, Cow, and freedom to choose any mode or settings I wanted. So I first chose to play as Mario.
The soundtrack in this game is going crazy,
and swapped
though.
between
The
multiple
soundtrack is
carts, including the incredible Rob bike, to try out free roam, which is still the biggest question surrounding Mario Kart World. In a series first, free roam takes the spotlight off of racing and shines it directly on exploration, allowing players to drive across the wide interconnected highways.
It just looks like
Nintendo
another Mario
promised
Kart.
hundreds of P-Switch
I
missions
wouldn't
in
say
free
that.
roam, and while I won't spoil the final total, I can confirm that it only takes a few seconds of driving in any direction to spot one of these challenges. They are littered everywhere, and after worrying they'd all be too easy based on the footage Nintendo has released so far,
like Sonic
I was
Super, so
pleasantly
it's another
surprised that I
Sonic
failed a
game.
couple of the P-Switch
You
missions
do
on
some
my
big
first
stuff in
attempt,
here.
by either running out of time or missing a
That's
key
quite different,
jump,
to be honest.
and
Yeah,
some of them
exactly.
felt like the
Like
demanding
even
mastery
animation
of
quality
Mario
here
Kart
as well.
World's new Tony Hawk-inspired parkour mechanics.
But this wall running stuff right here is pretty cool.
One mission in the Bowser's Castle area had me driving on walls and flipping off the side at the right moment to
Look at
transform
this.
into an airplane, and the timing was genuinely tricky, but you're thankfully
Like,
given the option to retry a challenge immediately after failing rather than having to drive back to the start on your own. P-Switch missions can also summon temporary objects and creatures to the terrain, like one where I had to steer my airplane around a few dinosaurs that showed up.
This
I only
open
tried
world
a
thing is
handful
like
of the
really
hundreds
cool.
of challenges that await, and I'm not entirely
question is,
sure
why
the
is that,
novelty will last
like,
through the time required
race
to
park
tackle
thing
them
in
all, but I've
Crossworlds?
enjoyed what I've seen to this point.
There's that risk.
Sadly,
Race
the
park
rest
thing
of
could
free
be
roam
the
hasn't gripped me yet.
open world.
IGN Simon Cardy wrote a feature sharing his concerns about the open world mode, and while I think I'm a little higher on it than he is so far, I agree with the general sentiment that there's just not that much to do outside of the P-switches. There
there
are
you go.
collectibles
It's a
scattered
bit-
throughout by way of
bit
Peach
empty.
medallions and question block panels that can unlock one of hundreds of stickers you can slap on the side of your cart, but
mean,
the
who
ones
cares
I
about
found
stickers,
felt
right?
neither special nor difficult to discover, and I miss the feeling of surprise and delight that other Nintendo games like Tears of the Kingdom and Super Mario Odyssey completely nailed.
I mean, it makes sense that the open world isn't that in depth.
Even driving
in
around
here.
itself can feel a bit too slow when you go off-road into grass or sand. This limitation makes sense for the racing in Mario Kart, where veering off the intended path without a mushroom has punishing consequences, but the feeling of diminished speed across tougher terrain made me less inclined
Is
to
there gonna be an
explore.
achievement system
I've
at
still
least?
barely sunk my teeth into
It's
free roam,
Nintendo,
so
so
maybe there's
not
a
too-
game-changing discovery waiting
Maybe
to be
not.
found, but I'm not counting on it. So far, free roam feels decidedly like a side dish rather than the meaty, transformative open world experience many are hoping for. And perhaps that's fair, because the main course of Mario Kart World was always going to be the racing, which felt completely right the second I started my first lap on 150cc.
Yeah.
The turning, drifting, and boosting all feels as tight as you'd hope, and the open world design fully shines in this bold new take on the formula. Knockout
so open
Tour
world on
remains
its
the
own
star
isn't
of the
that
show,
good,
as driving
which makes sense, I
cross-country
suppose.
against 23 other players while doing everything you can
Yeah,
to stay
24
out of the bottom
players in
four
here
before
is
the next cutoff
crazy.
point is exhilarating. Every shell I
Absolutely
threw
crazy.
felt critically important, and whether I was in the front or the back of the pack, my heart was pounding as I desperately tried to
Look
qualify
at that,
for the
bro.
next
That is
segment.
crazy. If I play an open world race, I'll just boot up Forza. That is another good
These
point.
6-part races take place almost exclusively on the highways in
very
between
niche idea
Mario
from
Kart World's
Nintendo.
dedicated courses. And as I passed through fun reimaginings of
The thing is,
returning
if they didn't
tracks
do
like
this, then
Mario
people
Kart
would.
7's
I
Shy
think they
Guy
would complain,
Bazaar
honestly,
and brand new
saying that
locations
the game
like the
doesn't do
adventurous
enough.
Uncharted-like Great Question Block
Here's
ruins,
how this
I
game
began to
copied Sonic.
recognize the impressive amount of alternate paths that I'm excited to
Well, Sonic
perfect
stopped doing
once the
real
full game is
grinding and
out.
wall
A
running and
well-timed
racing
golden
games,
mushroom
so
can catapult you from the back to first
Mario
in the
just had to
blink of
steal
an
it.
eye, as some of the shortcuts presented on the highways allow you to cut
Animation
a
is
huge
great in
amount
this
of the
game, though.
track. I can already tell that hardcore players, myself included, are going to have a blast
Stuff
finding
like
the
this looks
optimal
crazy.
routes and pushing these
That looks
courses
cool.
to their limits.
Just look at that. That movement is crazy.
I've been concerned that the long stretches of very wide straightaways
What is
present
this?
in both Knockout Tour and the revamped Grand Prix could be boring compared to the twists and turns of the courses, but Nintendo has covered the interstate with cars to avoid,
Looks really good,
enemies
actually.
that spew
Yeah.
projectiles, and plenty of opportunities to grind on rails and make use of the new charge jump technique to reach optional areas.
Can't wait to play this
in
soon.
most straightaway sections,
Yeah.
there was always something
people out there who
demanding my
actually
attention.
are gonna get the
Although
Switch
there were
2,
a
which is not
few
me.
select times I was just
Happy
holding
for you
A
lot.
and not doing much
This
else.
game looks good.
And the wide road
I'm
design
just
made
not trying
things
to pay
feel a bit
$80
slow
for it.
compared to the close quarters
Or
racing on the
£60,
dedicated
whatever it is.
courses. Still, my fears have largely been squashed, and now I'm just waiting to see how these sections will hold up over dozens of repeat play sessions.
I think I do need to get Switch 2 at some point, though, because I feel I've actually played Odyssey,
For
all
all
that
you
stuff.
Mario Kart purists who
I'm
just
not
want
trying to
to
miss
do
out on
3 laps
Odyssey
around
2,
the
or
30
whatever
plus
they call it.
courses in Mario Kart World,
When that eventually
that
comes
classic
out,
option
maybe
was
holiday
one of
this
the
year.
main draws
We'll
of
see what
Versus
happens.
Race and Time Trials, and I was very satisfied to find that the quality track
I'm not
design
playing this, I'm
fans
gonna
have come to
emulate it for
expect
sure.
hasn't
Really?
been
No,
sacrificed
wait
in
that long.
favor of the open world elements. The reimagined Peach Beach took me through
Maybe I should
familiar waterfronts
invest in
straight
Switch
from Double
emulation
Dash
for
before
Odyssey.
exploring an entirely new village, while DK Spaceport is a
I've
fantastic
been doing
homage
Wii
to
U
the arcade
emulation
game that
recently, and
started
it
it all,
works
complete
so
with Final Lap
smoothly.
music any
It's
Donkey
actually like a
Kong
PC
fan will
port
feel
for all the
nostalgic
Wii U
for.
games. Crazy. I would play Forgotten Land
If you've
smoothly
been
now.
worried the courses wouldn't feel as
30
special
FPS
as in
before.
past Mario Kart games,
Too
I think you
expensive,
can
like
breathe a
even if
sigh
I
of
wanted to
relief.
get it, I could. That is fair.
Speaking
Money
of
is
the
not
music,
exactly
Mario Kart World
easy
might just
nowadays.
have one of the greatest soundtracks in Nintendo history. Each course has its
100%.
own dedicated theme as usual, but beyond that, the remixes that play during Free
Yeah,
Roam
this soundtrack
and
is
Knockout
massive.
Tour make Mario Kart World feel like a proper
I think it's
celebration
even
of
bigger than
Super
Frontiers,
Mario's
the
40th
soundtrack, which is kind
anniversary.
of crazy.
In my short time with the game, I heard references to Super Mario Bros., Yoshi's Island, Donkey Kong Country, Super Mario 3D World, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, pretty much every
I'll get it
past
eventually,
Mario
but not
Kart,
now.
and a
Yeah,
lot
same
more.
here, pretty
Each
much.
track I heard was beautifully remixed to fit Mario Kart World's adventurous road trip vibe, and I can't wait to hear every tune it has to offer. And I won't have to wait long, because Mario Kart World and Nintendo Switch 2 will be here in less than 48
Do you like how the game be
hours.
looking?
Stay
Yeah,
tuned
looks very
later
nice.
this week for our review in progress, followed by our full
Not the jump I
review
was
of Mario
expecting
Kart
to see
World
from
as
Mario
we get
Kart 8.
more
I
laps
feel like
under
the
our
jump
belts.
from
And
graphics
for
should
more
have been a bit
Nintendo
bigger.
Switch 2 coverage, don't miss our first hands-on
Since, you
preview
know,
of Donkey Kong
Deluxe
Bonanza.
was
For
a
everything
Wii
else
U
in the world of
game.
Nintendo,
This is a
stick
Switch
with
2
IGN.
game. And it's not even releasing on Switch 1 either. It's a bit strange, but again, it is what it is. What's this? What the hell is this? SpongeBob, Patrick, and even Eggman were in development before Sage was even a consideration. And there's the character roster. Zavok in the party mobile. We got all the main guys here. Eggman. They put SpongeBob and Patrick in here and an Eggman before they thought about Sage. So interesting. So interesting. This is unreal. Yep. Really do not know how to react to all this, to be honest. It's hype, but like, bro, what? Bro, just what? My word. Anything else been posted? Let's see. What's Ramona been chatting about? What's going down? Is the new title on the night series in the works? No. The fact these posts are still up, I guarantee you Sega will probably strike these down within hours. I don't think they will, you know. Also about Mario Kart World, how unnormal for to be competition. I think a bit before these around the same time. I think it started pre-production not too long after Frontiers wrapped, I think. It was an issue with some of the players, probably something to address. Thinking logically, SpongeBob is a pretty big license to include. Yeah. I see you later, Omen. Take care, lad. Any Capcom stuff? Nope. What's the answer? The game started production after Frontiers. Yeah. Obviously, recently Switch 2. What are you talking about? It's curious at George coming to Crossworlds. Wait, who's done the music then? Hang on. Took us the credit show. Who's it? Yeah, I need to know that actually. Ian Flynn is around the next Sonic game. Official release date for learn more information on pre-orders about Crossworlds. Yep. Playable Dark Gaia. There's gonna be a live service with microtransactions. I don't think there'll be a live service in that regard. I think they want to make a live service in the sense that it's got reviews, but that'll depend on the sales of players. I want to play as Mephiles. Yeah, Mephiles, Infinite. Should come all in here. The Prime characters are 9, Rusty Rose, Rebel Rouge, and Knuckles the Dread. Financing Prime news. Unleash, I do have Sonic Blitz license to live in Philippines. How is it? I've heard it's a midge. I think we don't know how you don't prime moves in terms of Sonic brands. Those make up the bulk of it. The character names are there, but Roby doesn't have any permission to be using any of those. It's alright. How would that guy be playable at the other races that answer to him? It'd be funny though, come on now. It'd be really funny. The Miku is probably going to come in the game now, looks like. Look, I'd like something. Well, are all DLC planned to be paid? What about the season pass? No idea on price. Alright, so DLCs. So basically, for Crossworlds, get the digital deluxe version, it seems like then. Basically what it's saying. So obviously you want the season pass in there for all the DLC. Frontiers Islands. Okay, Frontiers Islands are going to be playable tracks then. What, Chaos Island, Aris Island, Cronus Island, they're going to be in the game. Alright. Interesting. Are there any plans for classics that are like Park, Ball the Bell, Honey the Cat? No. We see most of the base game in terms of roster. I see later now some random dude. May the heroes God bless you and may have a normal hard mode stream. Oh god. What about that actually? I think we'll delay that to Thursday, I think. Yeah, to Thursday I've done that. Oh, we got a Cronus Island track. Yeah, I want to hear a Cronus Island remix actually. don't know any deets. I don't think it'll be a crazy initiative or anything though. Modify models or brand image. IDW characters are going to be DLC. No Fortnite. All the current Nick characters that to promote upcoming media. Okay, nobody know what the race park is. Minecraft is real. I've got 1 or 2 Sega characters and the base roster is slightly bigger. Right? Classic characters are inevitable. So classic characters are going to be coming to the game basically. Will there be a race creator? Did it say no? Did not say no. Angry Birds and Among Us is not possible. Miku possible. Yeah, I think we might call it a day there for the stream. I think we might call it there. Movie shot is confirmed. We have a new model using SXS G1. Also doesn't use anything that would allow for a motorcycle. I reasonably see them simply doing that and making it part of an existing class. Mutant Mayhem for TMNT. No Avatar or Infinite. No. There's no Infinite in the game. No Black Arms representation. Really? It'd be funny if Maria and Eggman and Grandpa be playable. Yeah. There's no Black Doom. No Black Comet. I don't understand why they keep hiding away from the Shadow of 5 environment. Very weird. It's all for the Ninja Turtles as well. Wait, there's no story mode. Oh. There's no story mode apparently. That thing from earlier was apparently a lie then? There's no story mode. Which I guess makes sense. It does make sense. Like, you can't explain a lot of stuff in that. Honestly, I think I prefer it to be that way, honestly. I've had this idea for a while, but I think if you're going to make a story for a Sonic racing game, you can't do it for a kart racer, honestly. I think I would just prefer it to be like this, so they can actually just chuck in anything and anything there. And that means it doesn't need to be canon. So they can put anything here, they can put Eggman Land here because who cares, it's not canon. I guess Grand Prix is going to be all the tracks, yeah. There were 7 Grand Prix, so 7 times 4, 28. What, 28 tracks? Maybe some repeats in there. It's an exaggeration. Ooh, Jet Set Radio. Jet Set Radio, it's possible. Persona and Yakuza could be in there. There's no story mode. Alright, 100% confirmed then, no story mode. There was nothing regarding what would have done to it, honestly, if it's a post-launch thing. Costumes. Oh, that's funny. This one was fake. Oh no, it's not coming obviously. Yeah, movie characters. Only Sonic and Shadow. Knights will be playable. Okay, there you go. Knights will be playable. Got Jet Set Radio. Persona might be happening. Whisper and Tangela in the game. Movies in the game. W Knights, yeah. Good to see, because Knights was actually playable in the original racing game, but then she was, well, they were playable in Transformed. That's good, that's keeping that. Just because after it doesn't mean it's real. No, this person's a leaker. This person is a leaker. What would you rate the game out of what we've played and seen so far? I mean, I can't really rank it, but in terms of content or whatever, it's like a 10 out of 10, honestly. The content is even like a 10 out of 10. Maybe 9 out of 10, actually. 9 out of 10, honestly, in terms of content. Crazy. Yeah, Knights is going to be playable. No avatars. Frontiers is going to have a Chaos Island stage 2. Well, Chaos Island is in the game. What do you mean by this? Also, Crossworlds has... What does this mean? Why they said Frontiers? Wasn't there supposed to be an extreme gear only mode or no? I've heard that from someone in the chat. Oh, I've actually heard that myself. I like Chaos Island. This is good news to me. Another Chaos Island remix here who like the SpongeBob gameplay. SpongeBob gameplay. Oh, this guy. What, this? Talking about this? Or the MS guy? Do you think Chaos Sonic from Prime will be there for DLC? From what it's seeming like, no. But I would love to see that, honestly. The one with the shadow profile picture. What's he said now? In replies? Not seeing anything here. Why, what was this? What was it saying? Anything interesting? Yeah, Crossworlds has Chaos Island in there too. They just asked anyone who's open Team Sonic Racing. What are people actually saying on here? What did they delete? I'm pretty sure that was fake. That was fake, I'm pretty sure. I got disrespected as how Bali's Crossworld will continue in its stead. Can you just imagine though, we already had this ages ago. Like, all this started with Team Sonic Racing. And the game just kept getting updates for 7 years. Well, 6 years even. 6 years. But better late than never, I suppose. Better late than never. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything here really. I think we are done here. Yeah, I think we're done here. So yeah, that was it for the leaks. I might compile this stream into like a little highlights video tomorrow. But yeah, we've got State of Play coming. Summer Game Fest. Stuff's about to go down, bro. It's about to go down. So yeah. Thank you all for tuning in. Bit of a late night stream, but yeah. I will see you all in about 24 hours for the State of Play.